Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, my dear students. How are you all? Everything okay? Pakistan School Sulala, Subject General Science, Grade 4, Unit 5, my dear students. Matter and its state. Yes, my dear students, here is the matter. So, matter, there are many different kinds of things in the world with different shapes, size, and colors. So, they are different shapes, size, and colors. Some are hard, some are soft, some are warm, and some are cold. They all are called matters and state of matters. They may be wet or dry. Matter may be wet or dry. Matter may be rough or smooth as well. So there are many different kinds of things in the world: wet, dry, rough, or smooth. You can see here different type of things. All these things look and feel different from each other. So there are many kind of things in the world. They are of different shape, size, color, wet, dry, rough, and smooth. They all are called matters. Yes, my dear students, atom. So, matter is made up of very tiny particles called atom. So, here you can see the structure of atom. So, blue color is called electrons, and in the center of the atom, this is called nucleus because it is the center of atom. Nucleus contain two particles. Number 1, neutron. Number 2, proton. So these neutron and protons both are present in the nucleus, and nucleus is present in the center of an atom, and there are elliptical paths which are called orbit. And you can see here the blue color electrons which are revolved around this nucleus in the elliptical path. So this is the structure of atom, because all kind of matter, either solid, liquid, or gases, contain atoms and made up of atoms. And here is the structure of atoms. You can see clearly the blue electrons, central part of the atom, nucleus, and elliptical path that are called orbit. Yes, my dear students, you can see here the revolving of electrons around the nucleus. It is the structure of atom. So, my dear students, these are all electrons which are revolving in an elliptical path around the nucleus. So, my dear students, all things in the world have weight and take up space. Anything that take up space and has weight is called matter. My dear students, matter is made up of very tiny particles. As you see here, these are called tiny particles as atoms. So there are millions and millions of atoms in a tiny grain of sands. So you can see here the structure of atom, and all the matter, either solid, liquid, or gases, all are made up of atoms. My dear students, here is the state of matters. So what is matter? So there are many different kind of things in the world. So anything in the world that have weight and take up space is called matter. You can see here clearly the state of matters. So there are different things having different shape, size, color, hardness, softness, wet or dry, rough or smooth. They all belongs to matter and its state and physical properties. So all these things look and feel different from each other. All things in the world have weight and take up space. Anything that take up space and has weight is called matter. So matter can be found in three states of matter. These are called solid, liquid and gases. You can see in this diagram solid like ice. You can see here clearly the solid state ice, and liquid. Liquid is an second state of matter. You can see here the tap water, which is clear water. It is a liquid state. And the third form of matter is called gas. You can see here when we boil the water change into steam. This steam, or you can see the water vapors, are in the form of gas. So water in the gaseous state is called gas, and water in the liquid state is called liquid, and water in the solid state is called ice. So state of matters, there are three state of matters. Number one solid, number two liquid, and number three gas. So anything in the world that have weight and take up space is called matter. Yes, my dear students, here is different state of matters. There are three state of matter. You can see here clearly solid, liquid and gases. So matter can be found in three form of states. The state of matter depend on the arrangement of its particle and also on the amount of space between them. You can see here, my dear students, the space between solid, liquid and gases. The space between atoms or particle of solids, particle of liquids and particle of gases. You can see here. So which state of the matter has maximum space among the particles? You can see, and gas. Which has lower space and which have the least space among the particle of gases? Yes, my dear students, the state of matter depend on the arrangement of its particle and also on the amount of space between them. So matter can be in solid form, in liquid form or in the form of gas. For example, you can see a rock salt is a solid, a water is a liquid and oxygen is a gas. And you can see here the structure of rock, that is solid. You can see the particle of solids. There is very less space among the particle of solids. And in case of water, which is liquid in state, its particle have more space. You can see here some more space is there as compared to solid. And in gaseous state, my dear students, as in this diagram, you can see clearly the space among the particle of gases are very much. The particle are far apart from one another. So you can see the space between them and their arrangement of particles in solid, liquid, and gases.